Hey dreamers, and welcome back to a new video. Welcome to a celebration of the Dreams community. In this video, I'm going to present you a collection of absolutely incredible techniques and discoveries that the community has shared about the latest creator update featuring sticker textures and glowing lights. And here I want to give a huge shout out to how amazing this community is. I have collected over 40 images and videos, and every single person I asked to send me a download link to the videos put in the effort to do so, just so I can present it to you here in the highest quality. And with that, let's get started and have a look together. And straight away, the first creation that we see here by Grant GKP is like this comic kind of creation with 4 images that use the sticker update. It's also made for the sticker update, and I'm in love with how this looks. It makes me want to have a full comic like this made in Dreams. And then one of the first creations that I've seen is this amazing scanner by Keduko. You can also see the information markers popping up, really cool, will be amazing for quests and all that kind of stuff. And then he came up with something even crazier and pretty much invented the Splatoon mechanics for Dreams, and this is so freaking cool. I hope we will see it used in a game or something like that. And then we have another example by Keduko where he went for like paint physics in Dreams. You can see how the ball is like rolling into the paint and it leaves the paint in the overworld. So cool. Next we have a creation by Alka Gaming, and he used the text displayers to cover a mountain in snow. Now, we were able to do this before by just copying the sculpts and overlaying them, but this method is so much better because now we have it a lot cheaper on the thermo, it's less glitchy with overlapping sculpts, and the render distance detail is just the same from every distance, which makes it incredible. And it actually comes in handy that text displayers are only displaying like half of the creation from the top here. Here we have another snow cover example by Canadian Jedi. He covered his sci-fi cave with the text displayers, looks really nice. And then we have this amazing text displayer animations in the sci-fi city by SZ73, looks super awesome. And another amazing animation by Cypher. Really cool because it first looks like a screen or glass, and then really cool graphic design animation, love it so much. Next we have I would say, imagined product by Fluffy and Sassy, who used the text displayers again for graphic design, and text displayed on a rounded surface, looks really amazing. And then we have the sports almanac, kind of like you see it in Back to the Future from Krusty Sausage. Again, really nice use of text and graphic design on like kind of rounded stuff, or you know, not just straight stuff. And next we have this amazing creation by I Am Not a Number 12. They used the stickers for texturing their stickers, and it looks so freaking good. It looks so amazing. I'm so amazed by this texture, and the drawings is amazing. Well done, I love it. And then we have another very nice use of the sticker projection by Herc UK for the skateboard design. I could easily imagine all kinds of things for that stuff. And then look at this amazing animation by AndyBoy123 shared in Dreams. This is so good. I love how it looks when the droplet hits the water and how it's like warped a little bit, crazy. And now we come to one of my favorite features that the update has brought with it, and that is some amazing techniques on cel shading. One of the best videos that I've found in action here is by the Cardinal Arts. They use this to create this, I would say, almost Zelda Breath of the Wild style cel shading. And also when hitting the targets, you see how they light up. This is also made with text displayers. I think it looks so freaking good. I absolutely love what they created with this here. It's even easier to apply it to stills. Here we have an amazing artwork by Oscar. Really love the art in general, but the cel shading looks on it makes it even cooler. Absolutely love the shading here, and very spooky season vibe, so thumbs up for that. And then of course, anime characters. How amazing is cel shading for that? Here we have Gon and Tanjiro from Hunter x Hunter and Demon Slayer. So cool. This creation is made by Arndt Freeman. Really amazing. You can see the outlines and the cel shading on it fits perfectly. And then here we have Paprika. I was happy to see that, one of my favorite animated movies, so creative. And Alex Sixbear used the text displays in combination with some painterly looks for this piece, looks really nice. And then we have this Space Up creation by Cap Tim. I've never seen looks like this before, it's really interesting and looks really cool. Well done on this one. Next we have another one from Elka Gaming, highlighting the players, which can also be accessibility options for Dreams. Really cool stuff here. And then we go over to Typhon Gamer, who created this really interesting scanner thing where the character walks through this barrier of the scanner and the text display affects the character. This really cool stuff as well, love it. And then we have an amazing creation by Isle LBS, where they show this artifact kind of scanning thing and then the sparkling around it. So cool and so creative, the use of that. Absolutely love the looks, reminds me of Sly Cooper a little bit as well. And they actually sent me another creation with their like robot spider kind of gameplay, which looks crazy cool. But when they land, you see those stickers on the ground that make the impact really nice. And here we have one more scanner kind of creation by Entropy Tamed. And he uses like a scanner that goes through a dark city environment, I'm assuming. It looks really interesting and definitely has a lot of potential for future games, I would say. Followed by that, we come to some water creations, and there the community has sent me quite some really interesting stuff. The first one is by Bad Robo. Really interesting effect, you can see those waves on there. I think it's an animated text displayer. Here you can also see a bit of behind the scenes on how it was made and how you can make some changes to it. It's really interesting. This creation in particular looks very river kind of like. I really love the looks that he created there. Yeah, you can see how the sculpts have a bit of bumpiness and that creates that wave animation, I think. Really cool, the flow as well, and with the texture underneath, looks really interesting and very river-like. Love it. Thanks for sending that in. And then we have a water surface projection by Nick Baylor, who makes the amazing Jungle Bill game. Here we have probably one of the shots from the game, and you can see how they use the textures of the stickers for, you know, bringing in more detail and color variation to the water surface. And it looks really nice, it looks really lovely, and yeah, can't wait to try around more with that. So many new possibilities, so cool. Next we have this amazing creation by Martin Nebelong, who shows us the difference with stickers and without. He also used the stickers for some amazing moving clouds, probably projected as well, because clouds were possible before already with the text displays, but they didn't look as good, so that's amazing. And here we have some frozen water by Shadow of Light. This looks really incredible. I love the texture and detail that you can project now onto ice surfaces. This is one of the best ice that I've seen in Dreams. It looks really incredible, even with the lights and stuff, and the text displays now also apply finishes. Amazing. And then we go underwater with a creation from Spratler Art, and she's actually the only one who sent in glowing paint creation. You can see how she used it for the water, light effects, and she also used the text displayers for the texture of the ground and the rocks. Looks absolutely fantastic. I love this creation. And then she sent me another one where she just experimented a little more with the glowing invisible paints. And it's really interesting what kind of different looks you can achieve with it. Some of the stuff was already possible with spotlights as well, but there's definitely some new effects and possibilities with it. Look at this, looks really interesting, and I love this. It looks like firelights are actually like kind of flying over the grass fields or something. Really love this. Thanks my friend for the submission. From underwater we come back to some more displaying stuff with this creation by It's Me Juvie. First he animated some paint, very easy with the flowing and waving effects and a bit of spacing between the paints, and then he just projects some text display emoji onto it and makes it glow a little bit, and by simply playing that then it gives it this really interesting effect of like kind of ripple. Really cool stuff, thanks for sending that in. And then this next creation is like, what? But I think it's also just text displayer displayed on that, but it looks like this crazy reflection on the character. Really cool stuff. Next we have a fun one by Sinok, just projected an emoji onto the face of the character, really funny. Next we have texture used for damaged skin by Weepcare. This looks really cool, quite natural as well. And then we have another more bloody kind of creation by Jordan, who shows us a clip from his game with the character, and while she drags out that heart, the blood splats over her helmet and face and stuff, and then even while she walks off, the blood is slowly fading with the opacity option. Really cool stuff. And we have a quite realistic looking creation by PixelTuner1, who used the text displayers for even more detail in the skin and giving it texture. It looks really crazy. And then some more texture creation by Drinkwater200, who shows us how text displayer projection can really make those amazing rusty, just damaged kind of textures on surfaces. Really cool. Next we have a texture showcase that was sent to me in Dreams by the legend Bad Dreams. He shows us a variety of uses of the new sticker textures. Really cool stuff. Especially love this one. It looks like almost an art piece for itself. And he also kept talking to me about how you can fake ambient occlusion with like darker text displays on bottom and stuff. Really cool wood texture add-ups as well. Just really incredible stuff. Thank you so much for sending that in. And lastly, we have this creation by Wargable, who used the text displayers to just add texture to his art piece, adding some moss and stuff. Looks really nice. And yeah, that's about it for the creations featured in this video. There's already more out there. But most of all, I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video, because so much effort has gone into this. And with that, I would be really happy if you help on supporting this video. Just share it with other people, share it on the social medias. Also, many thanks to my patrons. Your support means the world to me. If you want to do the same or join my Discord server, the link is in the description down below. And yeah, with that, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.